So I'll be rebuilding these axles today. You can see cracks forming on these boots. So I have new ones, two of these. Okay, the new boot is here on the shaft. Now, I should have done it first probably. I'm gonna remove this clamp and this clamp. I'm gonna cut this boot. I'm gonna re-grease the joint and slide the new boot over. Okay, I did cut the boot, so here's the joint. I'm gonna clean as much of the old grease as possible and put new grease in there. After I put the grease in there, just want to make sure you move the joint. See, there's a lot of grease in there, and I'm gonna put some of it in there. I don't need this ring, so I'm gonna cut it off, and I'm gonna slide the boot over. So it's still soaking with in the gasoline. Let it sit, and after that I will clean it all up and start putting the grease in there. As you can see, I put a clean rag over this because this was greased already. Okay, this is all dried up. Now I can put grease in there. Okay, just wanted to show you. Already greased everything up. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you the process of how I'm going to be putting the boots on. So I was explaining it when I was doing the first axle, but right now you're going to actually see it. This is my second axle. This is not done yet. This is already done. I already trimmed this CV boot. Everything is good. The grease is inside. I did use the zip ties, and you can use whatever you want as long as it doesn't move. So that's gonna be good. And right now on this side, as you can see, this is I'm gonna have to cut this, like this whole piece, like right here. I'm gonna use a razor blade. I'm gonna cut it. This is gonna be junk, this part of the boot, and then so it's gonna pretty much look the same as this one. And then I'm gonna put the zip ties on, and we'll show you the final results. Guys, so I'm officially done rebuilding the axles. Each axle has both new CV boots. This guy and this guy. So everything is all done, all cleaned up nicely, and it's gonna be ready to go back on the car. And once again, this is the guy that was helping me with the job. It's really fast with this guy, you know, instead of removing all the joints and stuff and messing with that, you know, you can just use this guy and use a flexible CV boot, and it's gonna work pretty good. So can't wait to put these on the car, and we'll see. Maybe I will coat this guy a little bit here because it's kind of rusting. I don't know. I'll just maybe coat it with some black paint right here, mask this off, and just put some black paint here and here, make it look nicer. This is not as bad, except for maybe this part, but you know, it's all cosmetics basically. My main goal was to rebuild these axles. So because I don't know if you remember, this was actually in the right rear, and the boots were still fine, but they were cracked, and I wanted to take care of that. This guy was on the left rear, and the boot was actually torn on this side, and I don't know how long they've been driving like that with the torn boot. But right now everything is fine. I mean, I did inspect this thing, the joint. I mean, to be honest, you know, like both of these axles kind of felt a little tired, you know, but when I drove the car, they were not that bad. You know, they didn't really make any noise or anything. So I'll put these back for now and see how they perform. If everything is fine, then that's gonna be excellent. You know, I'll just drive like that. And who knows, maybe in the future, you know, if something goes wrong, you know, I might actually replace these axles with brand new ones. But for now, they're gonna be perfect. You know, there's pretty much no issues right now. You know, they got new CV boots, everything is good to go back on the cart.